Was this girl Mary Day murdered or not? That's the question we are here to unravel. Let's set the scene. The year was 1981, a time when life appeared simple on the surface. Yet for one family, life was about to take an unimaginable turn. Mary Day was just an ordinary 13-year-old girl living with her family. The Day family, like many others, had its fair share of ups and downs, and were burdened with personal struggles. Mary's parents, amidst their own issues, did not initiate any active search when Mary disappeared, claimed that she had run away. Mary, known to be a bit and often lost in her own world, disappeared one day without a trace. Her sudden vanishing left her family, particularly her sister, who, despite the parents' passive attitude, reported her missing, but only 21 years later. The local authorities were alerted quite late, and the search for Mary Day turned into a community-wide effort. Despite their best efforts, no leads as to where Mary might have gone, or what could have happened to her. It was as if she had just evaporated. As the time passed, the urgency of the search for Mary faded, and her case gradually became a cold one, a forgotten file gathering dust in the back of a police station. But the Day family forgot. They clung to the hope that one day they would find their Mary. Years passed, and then, unexpectedly, a woman named Phoenix Mary emerged, claiming to be long-lost girl. Could this really be Mary? This just another cruel twist in a tale that had already caused so much heartache? The mystery of Mary Day's disappearance remained unsolved for years, until Phoenix Mary's startling claim. As we delve deeper into this enigma, questions continue to arise. Stay tuned as we dig into the complex threads of this enduring mystery. In 2003, a woman named Phoenix Mary came forward claiming to be the missing Mary Day. Now this revelation sent shockwaves through the community. How could a girl, who disappeared without a trace, suddenly reappear 3 decades later? Phoenix Mary's claim was nothing short of extraordinary. Living an ordinary life in Arizona, she came forward with a story that was hard to ignore. She claimed that she had run away from home all those years ago, escaping a troubled childhood and an unstable family. But this explanation wasn't enough for some. Despite her story, despite her identical physical features, and even despite DNA results that matched with Mary Day's known relatives, a cloud of skepticism hung over Phoenix Mary's claim. Now it's not every day that a person presumed dead reappears, and naturally this raised a few eyebrows. Some people couldn't wrap their heads around it. They questioned the DNA results, suggesting that they could have been manipulated. Others pointed to inconsistencies in Phoenix Mary's story, discrepancies that didn't align with the known facts about Mary Day's disappearance. But perhaps the most significant doubt came from within Mary Day's own family. Some of her siblings looked at Phoenix Mary, listened to her story, and simply said, "That's not our sister." They couldn't reconcile the memory of their little sister with the woman standing before them, claiming to be the long-lost Mary Day. This skepticism, this disbelief, it didn't just cast a shadow over Phoenix Mary's claim, it sparked a controversy that would lead to further investigations. It raised questions that no one had even considered before, and it opened up a new chapter in the mystery that is Mary Day's disappearance. The controversy surrounding Phoenix Mary's identity would lead to further investigations. And as we delve into these investigations, we find ourselves asking, was Phoenix Mary truly the missing Mary Day? Or was she an imposter, playing a role in a mystery that continues to baffle us to this day? One investigator developed a theory that Phoenix Mary was actually a secret daughter of Charlotte, Mary Day's mother. The hypothesis was intriguing, to say the least. The investigator proposed that Charlotte, in a desperate attempt to cover up her daughter's disappearance, introduced another girl as Mary Day. This girl, the investigator proposed, was a secret child of Charlotte's, unknown to the world until then. The theory hinged on a few key points. First, it claimed that the differences in Phoenix Mary's behavior and memories could be explained if she were a different child entirely. Second, it suggested that Charlotte might have had a motive to hide the truth about her missing daughter. Perhaps she was afraid of the consequences or the public scrutiny that the truth might bring. The theory gained some traction, particularly among those who found the DNA results hard to swallow. For these skeptics, the idea of a secret daughter seemed more plausible than the notion that Phoenix Mary was the real Mary Day. They pointed to inconsistencies in Phoenix Mary's stories and behavior as evidence that she was not the girl who disappeared all those years ago. But not everyone was convinced. Critics of the secret daughter theory argued that it was too far-fetched, even for this case. They pointed out that there was no concrete evidence to support the idea of a secret daughter. Moreover, they questioned why Charlotte would have kept such a daughter hidden for so long only to bring her out in the wake of Mary's disappearance. To them, the theory seemed more like a wild speculation than a legitimate explanation. Despite its intrigue, the secret daughter theory did not provide a definitive answer to Mary Day's mysterious disappearance. It offered an alternative scenario, a tantalizing possibility that stirred up more questions than it answered. But as with so much in this case, the truth remained elusive, shrouded in a veil of uncertainty and speculation. Despite the intrigue, the secret daughter theory did not provide a definitive answer to Mary Day's mysterious disappearance. The story of Mary Day remains an unresolved mystery with more questions than answers. As we delve deeper into the enigma of Mary Day's life, we find ourselves caught in a web of uncertainties. Let's take a step back and recall the major points of this perplexing tale. Mary Day, a seemingly ordinary girl, vanished without a trace, leaving her family reeling in the aftermath of her departure. Years later, a woman going by the name of Phoenix Mary emerged, claiming to be the long-lost Mary. But despite DNA reports confirming a match, many found it hard to accept this woman as the true Mary Day. The question remained, was this Phoenix Mary, or was this an imposter weaving an intricate web of deception? The plot thickens with the introduction of the secret daughter theory. One investigator proposed that Phoenix Mary could be a hidden child of Mary's mother, Charlotte. This theory, while far-fetched, added another layer to the already convoluted mystery of Mary Day. The implications of these events are profound, leaving a lasting impact on the Day family. The disappearance of a child is an unimaginable tragedy, and the uncertainty surrounding Mary's fate only compounds the pain. The emergence of Phoenix Mary, whether she is the real Mary or not, stirs up old wounds and introduces new ones. And the secret daughter theory, if true, would be a shocking revelation, reshaping the family's history and their understanding of their own identities. In the end, the truth remains elusive. The puzzle pieces of Mary Day's life don't quite fit together, and the picture they form is as unclear as ever. Whether Phoenix Mary was the real Mary Day or not, the mystery surrounding her disappearance continues to haunt those who remember her. As we continue to unravel this complex story, we are reminded that some mysteries may never be fully solved. They linger, unresolved and haunting, echoing in the minds of those left behind. So, was Mary Day murdered or not? That's the enduring question. Let's dive into the various theories that have been circulating about Mary Day's puzzling fate. Some believe she was murdered, a tragic victim of circumstances too grim for a girl her age. This theory is primarily fueled by the abrupt nature of her disappearance. A girl doesn't simply vanish without a trace, does she? Then there are those who believe Mary Day ran away, escaping from a life that was perhaps too difficult for her to bear. Maybe she wanted to start anew, far from the troubles of her past. It's a theory that offers hope, the promise of a girl finding her freedom, yet it's shrouded in uncertainty and conjecture. Among the most intriguing theories is the one that suggests Mary Day lived a new life as Phoenix Mary. The DNA reports matched, but skepticism prevailed. Why? Well, it's hard to believe that someone who disappeared could reappear decades later, with no clear explanations of where they've been, or what they've been doing all this time. The theory that Phoenix Mary was a secret daughter of Charlotte adds another layer of intrigue to this already complex mystery. Could Charlotte have had a secret child, a girl who was given Mary Day's identity for reasons unknown? It's a tantalizing suggestion, one that adds an element of family drama to this enduring mystery. However, despite the plethora of theories, we're left with a lack of conclusive evidence. No theory has been proven beyond a doubt, leaving us in a state of perpetual uncertainty. This lack of resolution, this continuous questioning, is what makes the story of Mary Day so captivating. As we end this journey into the mysterious story of Mary Day, we are left with more questions than answers. The mystery of Mary Day continues to captivate us all,